Hello friends, in this video we'll see how to draw the secondary beams in ETABS. Let us first see what is secondary beam and why we need it. For that, let us open the paint. Okay, so suppose that you got four columns. So this is your first column, this is your second, third and fourth column. Okay, and you got four beams that connect these four columns, right? Okay, if the span of the slab is very much high, then the depth required to meet the limit states is also high. In that situation, to decrease the depth of the slab, you have to provide additional beam that goes from one beam into the another beam, either in this direction or in this direction, right? Okay, we'll provide only in one direction. Okay, so this beam that rests on the another beam, not on the columns, is called as the secondary beam. The beams that rest on the columns are called as the primary beams, and the beam that rests on the primary beam is called as the secondary beam. Okay, so this is the concept of the secondary beam, and in our structure we don't have the secondary beam, but there might be situations that you have got a secondary beam and you have to model that secondary beam into the ETABS, and in this video we'll learn how to do it. Okay, you can draw secondary beams just like the normal beams, but in ETABS there is an option that makes it easier to draw the secondary beams. Okay, let us first define the section for the secondary beam. For that, go to define and click on section properties, click on frame sections, and here we'll just copy this 9x9 beam and we click on add copy of property. Let's name this as a secondary beam. Okay, and the material is M20, and the depth here let's keep it as 350 mm, and the width will keep as 230 mm. And if you click on modify so rebar, here everything is fine, right? We click on OK, and after that we again click on OK, and again click on OK. After that, click on draw and click on draw beam column brace objects and click on quick draw secondary beams. Okay, you can access this option from here as well, right? Okay, so click here, and here the property we change to secondary beam and moment releases. Alright, so if the secondary beam is a part of lateral load resisting system, in that situation the moment release must be continuous. And if the secondary beam is not a part of lateral load resisting system, you can keep the support system as pin. So in that situation, there won't be any movement at the junction between the primary beam and the secondary beam. Okay, so we'll keep the support as continuous, and the spacing, okay, so we keep the number of beams as only one beam, and here number of beams as one, and orientation we change to parallel to X. Okay, and if you click over here, now you can see that you got a secondary beam over here. All right, if you got more than one beams, then what you can do, you can just type the number of beams that you have, like number of beams like 3 if you got, and if you click on here, then you can see that you got 3 secondary beams, right? All right, so this is how you draw the secondary beams in ETABS. Hope this video was helpful.